ready? We value efficiency. We do. We love efficiency. We want it to be efficient. And not only do I want it to be efficient, but I want results. Like if I'm going to give myself something, I want results. I need to know I'm not wasting my time. And that's why this is so difficult. That's why this is so difficult, because this is complex and unsolvable. And the reason every year we do this and everybody gets amped up and goes and signs up for some, and then 3 months later we've given up, is because we don't see the results and it feels inefficient, because it is inefficient and because results are long time coming. And so I want you to do this. It's just so helpful. I want you to say this with me. I am not God. No, say it loud. I am not God. So now, doesn't that feel good? Like I'm not responsible for results. God hasn't called me to results. I am not judged as a success or failure by results. Heck, who knows what's actually going on here? Right? People look at the village, go 168 to close to 15,000 in 13 years. That's stunning. We don't know what's going on here. God will be the ultimate judge of that. Heck, a lot of you are here just to be entertained. And we don't solve, we just step into hard, complex, unsolvable situations, and we give ourselves. We open up our dining room table and we just stay the course, and we love. And listen, we don't try to fix. We just cry. And we're there, and we're sorry, and we do whatever we can to help. And the pressure of fixing, I mean, golly, even Jesus says, the poor you'll always have. And what do you do with that? Like Jesus says that. And unfortunately, people with moral positioning will oftentimes quote him as a reason not to get involved. Well, we're always going to have them. Yeah. So we give ourselves. We don't just stand in moral position. We get into the muck and the mire, and we open up our dining room table. I don't know if that's safe. I'm not saying it's safe. I'm saying you're secure. Well, why don't they just give those babies up for adoption? Golly, if you knew how privileged and absurd that would sound to these communities. Why don't they just, what you're saying is, why don't they act more like me? Now, ethnocentric that is, class-centric that is, because they're not you. Let's be real careful of elevating where you are as the apex of human existence. We step in and we love over the long haul, maybe for decades. And don't underestimate what the grace of God will do by us just being present over a long period of time, to be in this really mysterious way the presence of Christ to the hurting and the broken, the trapped and the hopeless. So let's be serious about babies, but let's not demonize these young women and women who have come from horrific, difficult situations. Jesus doesn't handle it that way, ever. He doesn't tell the woman at the well, doesn't tell the woman caught in adultery, doesn't say to the prostitute at his feet. Never does he give them a moral lecture. He always lifts up their head. He always looks them in their eye, always speaks peace, always speaks grace, always commits. May our moral posturing never isolate, brutalize, and beat up the very people Jesus longs to show mercy to.